Alright, hello everyone. Today we are gonna to use different device for us to have some experiment on the shadows. So what you need a toys here, and you need a transparent bottom, and you need some light source. For example, this one is the torch here. Alright, let's show it to you. Make sure that you can have something that can emit the light, all right, shining on different objects. This is the light source here. And you also need a table, all right, you need a table here for putting your stuff, or you may need a wall so that the shadow can shining on the table, and the shadows can be falling on the table or falling on the wall. So for the first one is you need to use the light source, which is torch for this time, and shining on different items, the objects here, right? To make sure that you know which things are necessary to make a shadow. For example, if I only have the torch here, it's not enough to make a shadow because the shadow should falling on the table here or the wall here. Alright, so we not only need the torch, we also may need the wall, and we may need the one thing between the light source and the wall. For example, if I put the light source here and I see there's no shadows on the wall, so what you need to do is you have to put one more thing between the light source and the wall to see whether you can get the clear shadow or not. All right, you can get the toys and the transparent bottom at home so that you can do the experiment here. All right, so for these two things, what does it mean by the clear shadow? For example, if I am putting the thing that between the light source and the wall, and you can see my hand shadow, right? Although I put the transparent paper here, I also can see my hand shadow. So which means that transparent paper can make a clear shadow, but your hand can make a clear shadow. So make sure that you know which one can make the clear shadows here. And the second part is what is the light source for this question. For example, this one torch, if it can emit, if you can see that there's a light, it can provide some light here, which means that this is the light source. All right, so for the second question is the torch is the light source, or is the wall is the light source? Or if you have a pencil, is the pencil the light source? Can it emit light here? And if the shadow is the light source, shadow, which means that, for example, this is my hands, the part that next to my hands falling on the wall here is the shadow. All right, is the shadow is the light source, or is the sun is the light source? Right, you have to do it, check it by yourself. And the next part, the next experiment is, if, for example, we have a pen here, if the light source is on that position, and where can you see the shadow of the pencil? All right, if the light source, I put a pencil here, right? If the light source is shining from the corner, how does the shadow form? If the light source is falling on top of the pencil, how does the shadow forms for this pencil? Or if the light is shining on the next corner, or downstairs, or under the pencil, all right, how does the shadow form by different positions of the light source? All right, so you have to check it by yourself to see what is the relationship between the light source, the object, for example, the pencil, and also the wall or the paper, the table, for you to see the shadow. So you have to find the relationship between these things. All right, this is the experiment that you need to do before you answer the Google form. Okay, that's all for today. All right, see you next time.